Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's a really fun day because I have a concert. We're just doing some portfolio work. It's nothing compensated. And because of that, I thought I would, take you all along with me for this, for anybody wanting to be an aspiring concert photographer. Now, however, this video is not how to be a seasoned concert photographer because I'm not your girl for that. I'm not your girl. Only thing I can guarantee tell you how to do is how to possibly get a gig, I'm still newer to the game. I just graduated high school. I live in a small town. I'm having to drive 2 hours for this. It's in Dallas at the House of Blues, which is great. I've already done one show there, and I'm really excited for this one. This one is an artist that I actually really like. It's Remy Bond. She's a little bit newer to the game. I'm a big Lana fan, so like anything vintage and just kind of what Remy's doing right now, I just love the aesthetic. What I do know about concert photography is that it is the most competitive thing ever. It's hard. It's hard to get into it, and it's hard to really establish yourself, especially at my age, and if you don't live in a big city. So I do feel like I'm doing pretty well as far as that. You can check out my Instagram. It is at Through Linen. I post some of my current work. It's not a lot, but it's posted there. First step for me was just getting a camera into a concert, period. Like, I did not have any concert work to show for anything, so like I knew it was going to be kind of difficult to just kind of go ahead and get a media pass. So what I did was I actually took this camera. This is a Canon EOS R50. It's a content creation camera. I took it to a music festival. I took it to Austin City Limits. The thing with music festivals and concerts is if you bring in a camera that's like detachable 2 pieces, it's not allowed in. And this camera right here is a detachable 2-piece camera. But when I got to the gates of ACL, I just left, like, this is kind of bad. But you gotta do what you gotta do. They asked me about it and I said, well, look, it's just, this is 1 piece, it's just bigger. That's what I said. They let it in for all 3 days. I mean, it wasn't that good of work that I did. I photographed a few sets on it. I did get some good pictures just of the atmosphere of the festival. While I was there, my friends went to go see an artist named Braxton Keith. He's a newer country singer to the game. He's really good. When I got back to town, I was looking at venues near me. And near me meaning like 45 minutes away from me, because there's like nothing. First advice given to me by any concert photographer is start local. So that's what I was doing. 45 minutes away from me, Braxton Keith was actually gonna come down. So I messaged his team and I was like, hey, I don't have a lot to show, but I would really like an opportunity to come photograph your show with my higher tech, better equipment. They still responded back and they were like, do you have any work you could show? So I did. I just put together my work from ACL that I did, some of the best shots that I got, and they granted me a media pass. And let me show you how I usually contact people. Go to their Instagram. This is Braxton Keith's Instagram. Usually right here, there will be like a button. It says shop right here, but there will be like a button that'll say email. If not, if there's an arrow pointing down, there's an email option. That usually leads directly to his team. It's gonna take a while for you to start getting paid. That's what I can tell you for sure. It's gonna take a while. But yeah, Braxton Keith, that was my first ever media pass, and it was super fun. I met a few other photographers there, and honestly, when you go to these shows, you better talk to the other photographers and you better follow them if they have a social media that you can follow, because chances are they have connections to someone who has connections to someone who has connections to someone, okay? What I'm talking about though is all independent. Usually the concert photographers you see at concerts that easily always get passes, they work for publications, and there's multiple ones. There's like Respective Collective, there's news outlets, there's multiple things like that. And that's usually what gets these people into concerts anyway. I guess the point I'm trying to make is like, it's not easy. It's not easy. But once you're done just doing local, you can start reaching out to like artists that are coming to a bigger city, but small artists, small venues. You can reach out to the artist, you can reach out to the venue, You can reach out to the artist photographer and ask to tag along with them. I've done that before. That was actually that was probably one of my best experiences. That was really fun. If it's a band, members of the band, their press team. If you check their Instagram and there's not like an email option, try to find that artist's website and try to find a contact page. Let me actually get into how I'm doing Remy Bond here. So I'm a fan of Remy Bond, okay? I love her music. She is so cute and she is so good. All in all, I just wanted like the opportunity to be there. She has an email option on her Instagram, so I emailed it and I was like, hey, like, listen, I love Remy. I will do it for free. I just need a portfolio building opportunity. I'm a big fan of her visual aesthetics, etc. You know, just things like that. Like kind of glaze a little bit. You don't really know the artist, be like, they're killing it. Like, you gotta add some passion into it, honestly. I think that helps. They don't always respond. Most of the time, they're not gonna respond. It's actually rare for them to respond. So I guess I just got lucky with a response back from them. And they usually just say, they'll ask for like a name. Sometimes they send you back a Google form to fill out, but it's just like, we will have a pass ready for you at this show. Go pick it up at the box office, you know. I haven't been to a show yet where I needed to buy a ticket first to get in. But I do know there are some shows, and probably at bigger venues, where you need to get like if you have a photo pass, you still need to buy a ticket. Most of the time photo passes, they don't always guarantee free access. However, this one does, but that's something you should probably clarify in your email. Attire. I really shouldn't even talk about this because it hasn't applied to me once, but maybe I'm just not seasoned enough. But last time I went to a show, the other photographers, they were like, hey, just an unspoken rule, unspoken rule, you need to wear all black to kind of blend in. But however, when I was there, I was like the most boldly dressed one. Like I had like I dressed like I was a fan. I was wearing like a dress and like this cute red jacket. But they said that, but I was the only one who had like all access. And they even called me backstage to take portraits of the artist, which was really, you can see those on my Instagram page. So good. I think different is good. Obviously I'm kind of dressed like a fan. I wanted to wear this dress. It has the shells, pearls on it. Something subtle. I'm gonna wear, she's big on like hibiscus, like in the hair. So I ordered clips, like hibiscus clips. I guess if it's like a bigger venue, like in an arena or a stadium, yeah, I'd probably wear black. I'd probably still style it though, just if it were me. I don't know. Also DMs. I didn't mention this earlier. DMs on Instagram can work too. I've done a few shows like that, but like really aim for like your smaller artists, or like if it's a last resort, if you can't find an email to use for them or something, I'd say go for the DMs too. Just anything you can. This is a really do what you can type of job to have. Now, speaking of job, people do want to know how you can eventually start getting paid. As for me, my dream job, like what I'm aiming for with all this, I want to eventually tour with someone one day. I do want to work for a publication. It's also important to be reaching out your work to publications. Like you can just find them, they're everywhere. You can find them on Instagram, I don't know. But the people who get paid for these are very seasoned, very experienced, and it just takes a while to get there. So you're gonna have to do a lot of portfolio building. But the way to get paid like gig to gig is you can reach out, and this is also rare, but reach out and say, instead of, hey, can I provide some free coverage for y'all, you need to say, can I work with y'all? I would be very interested in working with y'all. And that's how you can get paid. It's rare that they'll message back and be like, yeah, like, no. Because most of the time people already have a photographer. They just do. It gets to a point where they reach out to you as well. It's a bigger artist and their opener is lesser known, please go for their opener. Most concert photographers will tell you, they'll be like, openers, that's the way, go. This is the look, not that it matters, but this is the hibiscus that I chose. Also, highly recommend comfortable shoes. I don't care how they look. There's just hardly ever like a spot for me to sit. So concerts are generally just walking around a lot. But anyways, this is the bag I bring in. I try to keep it small as I can. These are the cameras I'm bringing. This is just obviously my handy dandy favorite Canon EOS R7. Real good for whatever. My Nikon Coolpix P950. Are we making a video? Yeah. That's why. It is the most like zoomed in, convenient camera ever. So I recommend. This is just an extra battery that I will be charging in the car as we go. Yeah, that's what I got for you right now. For the rest of this video, I'm not bringing 3 cameras with me to Dallas, so the rest of the video will have to be recorded on my phone. I'm just gonna kind of take you along with me. We can enjoy the concert together a little bit, you know, just things like that. So yeah, hope you enjoy. Okay, so we drove to Dallas. My car just like stopped, like the AC just like stopped. Right. I don't know, we just ate real good. Cleared my plate. My stomach hurts though. This is what I'm doing before I get there. We're near the venue. I guess I'm just touching base. So I literally don't know what to record. I'm just gonna try to show you what I'm doing. The opener is on. Okay, I'm in the bathroom. Hopefully nothing else up in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just want to tell you the rules that they've set out for us in case like you're wondering. So photographs have it visible. For the opener, house only. So no backstage. No, nothing beside, no special access. But for the headliner, so for Remy, first 3 songs, no flash. Then the house, we get to stay. Usually that's not common. I have met like the most incredible people here that are also photographing. They're really incredible. This is great. I love this group. But yeah, I mean, it's going well. Okay, I have finished up. I'm walking out. It was incredible. That was an incredible experience. I met a lot of, I already said this, I met a lot of great people. I decided to just record the rest of this like a month later while my mom is in Michael's on my phone because I don't know, I just really didn't want to get on the camera and do it. But I guess all I really had to say was I only recently just posted the content, you know. I waited a little while. I got a little bit of reach on it, more than usual, but I feel like Remy Bond's a bigger artist than the ones I've done anyway. I did something unique this time. I reached out to her fan accounts, tagged like everybody that was on stage with her, so like her dancers, her band. This is my photography Instagram. So if you go on it, you'll see that like when I post the shows that I do, I kind of space out the posts just all at once, just to kind of focus more on the grid of my account when people come and look over it rather than reaching just my followers. I tag everybody, I tag the venue, I use songs, hashtags are a must. I guess that's pretty much all I had to record. This is my Instagram. I'm gonna show you a few pics. Yeah, those were just a few that I'm proud of. I did my first ever concert write-up. Here's what it's looking like. Link in the description. Link in the description to everything, honestly. Posted a few TikToks. And I mean, yeah, that was pretty much the journey of photographing a show with me at the House of Blues in Dallas, Cambridge Room. If you want to be this, if you're looking to be a live music photographer, I'm obviously not up there with the greats, but if this can serve as like a sort of template or just a sort of, you know, journey you can follow on, then that's what the point is. So I look like a mess, but anyways, hope you enjoyed. Come back later, I don't know. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.